been a big week, hasn't it?
It sure has.
So, what are we going to talk about first? Are you going to take us over the Ian Miles Chungus thing? Is that what you're going to do?
I was literally put in chat like, oh, I don't know if we should talk about this, and then you make me start the show with it, you fucking prick. Yeah, sure. I mean,
No, look. I'll start by saying this, and I might cop some flack for this, but I've interacted with Ian before, and I've never found him to be a bad guy. But in my defence, either did Andy. He had a channel with him, so I don't quite understand what's happened here. Can you give us the wrap up?
I can. Yeah. So here's how I understand it. Like from a 30,000-foot view. So I can put it. Let me lead with he worked for me for a month and I fired him. So, and the termination didn't.
Over this shit. Over this.
Not necessarily. It was a part of
So
it.
it was so it was over this shit, right? Okay, go.
I mean, since it's just a small group here, I mean, I suppose I could. No, it was not just that. It was other
He
shit.
kept eating other people's lunches from the fridge in the office. He kept brushing up against female colleagues.
Let me give you.
I've got to let you go, Chungus.
Yeah.
Did he piss in your? Was that someone else?
No, that was someone else. I would say that let me give you a story that may or may not relate to him. So, this one company I used to run, this is like 10 years ago. I had an employee who was kind of like my lead writer, and then there were 3 other writers. I can't be fucked to talk to like 10 different people, so I kind of just had this chick as like, hey, you go talk to the other writer. She wasn't really a manager or anything. But what happened was she was giving me work from other people and letting me assume she did it. She wasn't saying she did it, but she wasn't saying the other people did it. And I fired her, and let's just say I have a very strong policy against that type of thing in real life. I've always had the same policy against that kind of shit. So, what I understand with the situation is pretty simple. First of all, this whole like doxing, blowing up a dog thing, I don't know if that happened or not. I am inclined to believe it's entirely bullshit. The doxing thing I think happened, but this dog thing, I've never seen any real proof that it actually happened. I'm not saying that doesn't exist.
Oh, but there's a video of a flashbang going over a fence and a dog yelping. I mean,
yeah, well, of course there's a video of everything. You know, is it this guy? Is it? I don't know. I'm not saying. How can I reword that? I'm not saying I know for a fact it didn't happen. I'm just saying I haven't seen anything that proved it happened.
So you hate dogs is what you're saying?
I'm saying that fucking dog got what they deserved.
Okay.
Yeah, they're lucky it wasn't a grenade. So I don't know about any of that shit. So like, I don't care. But from what I understand, him and Andy had this YouTube channel, and again, I had nothing to do with it. But apparently, at some point, Andy had, in fact, agreed to transfer ownership to Ian. I've seen that from their manager, who happens to be also somebody who manages Virtual Shield. You might know this person.
Really?
Yeah. But, again, I don't know what went on between them. But whatever, they're, like, totally at war now, which is bizarre. I thought they would just... I didn't know Andy even uploaded videos to that channel. I had no idea he had anything to do with it. And then all of a sudden he came out and said, like, I've been putting in 40 hours a week editing and I didn't know. I don't think
I didn't even know I didn't even know about the channel, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, I only knew about it in passing, but I had no real idea that Andy had anything to do with it. If he did, then they should have. In fact, I told Ian, I said, why don't you just give him money for it? Just buy it from him. It seemed like a simple, that's what adults do in business, right? You buy out your partner. And I don't know what happened after that. I said, here, give him the check for December, and because I was under the impression that Andy hadn't been doing anything on that channel. So I was like, well, it was a bad business deal for you. Give him a check and part ways as friends. Then all of a sudden I check back later and it's like, holy shit, people are going insane.
There's gay porn being uploaded.
Yeah, I never saw that either, but that's... If Ian did that...
Jesus.
By the way, I don't... oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say that's pretty fucked.
That's fucked.
Was it on Warski's? Was it on Warski's like actual channel?
No, it was on Hype Break. It was on Hype Break.
Oh, was it? No,
Yeah.
I thought it was on the actual Warski channel.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong about that. Why would Ian Miles Chungus have access to?
Well, that's what I thought too. But yeah, so maybe I'm wrong as well. So.
It made more sense that he would upload it to Hype Break to try and get the channel down. But why would you do that if you thought you owned the channel? And also, like people forget that there's a whole group of people. Some of them are in here right now that just like to fuck with people to make, you know what I mean? Like all this, I know for a fact it was Ian.
Yeah.
Like there's a
well, I mean, if Ian stole the Hype Break channel, I can't see why he would upload gay porn as thumbnails on that. I thought it was on the Andy Warski channel, but you make a good point. Why would Ian have like manager permission on the Andy Warski channel? That's a good point. Why would he have that?
Yeah, I don't think he. I think it was on Hype Break, and to be fair, I have seen the screenshot from now. Okay, it's a screenshot, so but from the manager, where the manager's basically recapping it, saying, "All right, Andy's agreed. This, that, and the other thing." I think it's all fucking stupid anyway. We're not talking about a channel that has 100 million subscribers. You could just rebuild a channel and move on with your life. Why try to burn everything to the ground?
Did you say the manager got involved? Was that Ian?
No, Ian posted a DM.
No, not Ian Miles Chong. Was it Ian from Republic?
Yes.
Yeah, he's my man too. He's a good guy.
Yeah, I didn't want to call him up by name because but yeah. So Ian, eventually posts this DM where he's saying like, all right, I just talked to Andy. He's fine with you taking over the channel. So then I was like, I'm out. I mean, like, I'm 100% out then. I'm not backing anybody in this. Everybody's lying. Here, it says, okay, good news. I spoke with Andy. He agreed to relinquish his position in Hype Break after he received the final revenue from my channel as agreed. So you have my understanding that you have full control of the account now. Ian replies, wonderful. So at this point, I had talked to Andy. I felt bad for him. I saw he was like basically soliciting donations on PayPal because he's broke. And I reached out to him, and I believed him at first, but then I started seeing this stuff, and then I was like, you know what? I don't want to get involved in this because literally everybody loses when you get involved in this shit. Just ask Sargon.
Yeah, and then I watched some, just to make it more confusing, I watched some stream this morning with Tommy C talking about how he's been accused of pissing in children's mouths or something. Did you see that?
What? Andy or Sean? Who's doing the pissing?
No. Apparently Tommy C pisses. It's his fetish.
Tommy, I don't...
Hold on. Repeat that.
Oh, dang, fucking catch up. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, are you still having a snack?
Hold on now. Right, he pisses into what?
Into kids' mouths. He pisses in kids' mouths. That's his fetish. Didn't you hear?
Yeah, it's pretty cut and dry.
Right, did Tommy C actually say this?
No. He's being accused of it by someone. I don't understand any of this shit. I'm just fucking talking shit. I'm just fucking talking absolute shit.
Oh, okay.
That's apparent. No. He has apparently been accused of this by someone. I don't know who, but he was on a podcast this morning saying that he has been accused of pissing in children because it's his fetish.
Oh my god.
I'm not making that up.
Oh no, I believe you. You know what the strange thing with Tommy is? I was on his show one time. I had no idea who he was, and I still like I have no feelings towards him one way or the other. The problem is every time I hear his name, it's shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, and then I'm like, this guy. I'm like, this guy, like, he's fighting with Keemstar. He's doing this, that, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on with this guy? And every time I tune in, this is going to be kind of like a dig, but it's whatever. I'm like, this guy must be kind of a big deal. And then I see there's like 40 people watching live streams. I'm like, well, how is this guy getting involved in so much shit?
Look. A lot of them I consider to be internet chums type thing. You know, they're not real friends, but internet chums. But I don't understand any of this shit. There's so much shit flying around. How can all of your content be this and this cunt fucking stole this and said this about me and his? How did it get so fucking boring?
Yeah, I don't understand it either. Well, I think that's what happened to a lot of the morning shows too. Like, okay, the gay ops thing is played out now. We're all over it. I mean, it's like, even if that's what I'm saying with this thing with this dog, it could have happened. I don't know, but I'm just like, Jesus Christ, it's just another absurd accusation. And then people are fucking calling people's moms. That's when I checked out. Like, that's not for me. It was fun while it lasted though.
Yeah.
To put a bow on the Chungus thing, I don't have anything personally against him. He deserved his termination entirely. One day maybe I'll share it. If he keeps pushing me, gets sucking me into more drama, I'll give you the full story. But it was easy. You just you work for a month, you get fired. That's all. I wish him the best. This other stuff, I don't know. Like I said, I see a lot of stuff where like people are saying, "Oh, I know for a fact Ian did this. I have irrefutable evidence. He swatted me." Okay, what? Well, I don't really have it right now. Okay, all right. Well, I'm fucking out. Like, and then they all like
on that subject though, doesn't a Canadian swatting sound like a fucking pleasant experience?
It sounds pleasant, yeah. Hey, bud, you mind if we come in for you? We got some.
Oh, hello there. I really hope you don't have any cocaine in that there house here.
So then we had a cup of tea and a round of biscuits, and we had a nice old chat.
They fucking cave his door in with a moose.
Yeah, I was
sorry about that, eh?
I kind of checked out when I was like, oh man, that sounds terrible. And then he's like telling the story. I'm like, why are you acting like this was traumatic? Well, I just, two plainclothes people stopped by my house for a minute. I was swatted. Yeah.
Oh, to be fair, I don't think he went on that tirade of I was swatted. I think he said it for what it was. But
oh no, he literally said he was swatted, and he put out videos saying he got swatted.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. I love them all.
I don't have to make on any of this because I just don't want dragged into the drama. I've avoided it for so long, and I plan to keep doing it.
Well, and just so everyone's clear, I have no hard feelings for any one of them. It's entertainment. I wish they would all just get on with their YouTubing and making videos and making their content and not attack each other. Nobody wins.